He asks him, Boruto, what is love? Telling him that love is a weakness to mankind because it goes against the very survival instincts of humans. And one thing that is being missed here by Boruto is the way that he's looking at Jura. It just kind of showcases the fact that he's viewing these Shinju as trees, as objects. You can see it on his face. He doesn't see them as humans. And I bring that up for this reason. Shikamaru and Kashing Koji's initial plan to betray the Shinju, it spoke more so about the fact that humanity is something that all beings can feel to a certain extent. Even animals have feelings. Whether or not you want to say they have souls, that's another debate for another day. But I say that to say this, sometimes you make people monsters without actually intending to do so. And this whole get their trust and betray them for a moment, Ikimoto really makes you stop and think, are the shinobi truly the bad guys because they're playing with emotions, the way that Konahamu played with Matsuri's emotions, for example. So as we go forward with Boruto's interactions, just keep that in the back of your mind. Jura tells Boruto that it's pretty much his love for his friends that lead to Boruto coming here to face Jura, even though he knows it will be the end of him. It goes against everything logical. It confounds Jura. This makes even more sense when you go back to the last two chapters and you see how alarmed Jura was when he saw Matsuri impacted by Moegi's feelings for Konahamu, and how hearing Matsuri's voice caused Konahamu to pull back on the AP of his double giant Rasengan, which should have killed Matsuri, yet it didn't for that reason. Love got in the way in both of those examples. On the other hand, love can also be used to awaken strength to do impossible things, like we saw with Sarda's character, where she tapped into the Mangekyo Sharingan power and she outright demolished Ryu using that emotion, which in the Japanese version of the manga, Ryu calls her an emo girl obsessed with her love life. But in this moment, Sarda not only accepted her feelings that she had pushed away, but also understood that those feelings, they don't make her weak, but instead they can make her strong enough to beat people like Ryu as well in order to protect the very people she cares for, in this case Boruto. All of this is illogical and it drives Jura crazy. Someone extremely logical cannot grasp a feeling like love, which is why he wants answers. And this just further fits into one of the themes of the arc. Everyone focuses on the love aspect, but one of the sub themes of this arc is these Shinju are asking the question of what does it mean to be humanity, and that question, it is causing some lines to be blurred. There is a yearning to understand humanity when you get down deep into the weeds of these characters.